part of it, right? And trace that section through. Either way, we're going to make one sleeve out and we're going to bend a single sleeve, okay? So the way this is going to work, I want to have this fold that we create be parallel with the center front so that this fold line is vertical, okay? If I fold it at an angle, the sleeve kind of does, you know, funny things and looks a little bit awkward. But if I fold it vertically, it's going to look kind of symmetrical and balanced. If I fold it too close to the shoulder, the sleeve is going to cross the body, which is okay for manual drawing, but on the computer it gets really, really funky. So I want to just start practicing drawing the way it would work on the computer as well. So what I like to do is I like to fold it so the cuff is near the hem of the garment, but not touching. We want a little bit of a gap there. It creates a really funky thing if you have it crossing over or touching in the computer, okay? So it's gonna look something like this, and then again, the other one is gonna stay extended. So I've got the fold of my paper, and I wanna take this and now fold, so this fold is parallel to this one. The way I know how far to put it is I like to hold it up to the light so I can see the cuff position. So I've kind of darkened in the cuff here so I can see the cuff in relationship to the side. If you sketched really lightly, what I would suggest, you see how I've darkened each one of these little corners? I've darkened it a little bit so when I fold it, I can see it through better. And you can kind of see how you can see through now. So that just a little bit of a gap between the cuff and the body. So it's just a matter of kind of shimmying it back and forth until you can see when it looks good, okay? So then you'll crease it through, and if you have darkened that side a little bit, you should be able to see through your paper. Again, if you put it on a white surface, it's easier to see. If you're having trouble, we can move those dress forms over there. We have a couple different light boxes, and we can turn on a light box so you can see. So I'm going to trace this through. It's going to look something like that now. Okay. After you've traced to the other side, you can absolutely erase everything to the right side of, left side of the fold. Okay. Now, I've got two diagonal lines here. I've got one diagonal line here, and I have one diagonal line there. Which one should I keep?
The top one.
Okay, so let's look. That diagonal line is this top edge of the sleeve that I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Right now, I want you to keep both of them. Keep both, but don't ink. You can ink the top one. Look what the bottom one's for. If I flip this around, look what I would keep for the back view. I would keep the bottom one. And so you can kind of see through on this sleeve where both of those lines would be. Are you seeing that?
Yeah.
Okay, so for the back view, we're going to use the bottom diagonal line. For the front view, we're going to use the top diagonal line. Okay, so far so good?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so what will end up happening